Pisces. Welcome to your reading with me, Lucy. This is timeless, and it's my intention that whenever you find this, then it's for you. So, Pisces, there's some really lovely energy coming through here, and I'm a Pisces too, so I know you're going to get this when I explain this. So, you've got the card of action, and then you actually have slow and steady. So I'm sure you know the old saying, slow and steady wins the race. Pisces is usually, I feel like we go through periods of time where we can do things in really fast spurts and put a whole lot of energy into something if we're passionate about it, but then we can get kind of burnt out. So I do feel like that slow and steady wins the race is like a super important energy for Pisces, because if we overdo something, we're going to lose the passion, we're going to lose the drive, we're going to need a huge break. We're going to run out of energy because we're more of, we like to step into the flow of things. And when we go slow and steady, we can keep up that energy. We can keep generating. We can keep pushing forward when we find a balance. And I do feel like that's what's happening here for you. If I didn't say it, this reading is timeless. Whenever it finds you, then it's my intention that it's for you, Pisces. But yeah, it's like, don't let anybody make you feel like you need to go faster, Pisces, because you don't. Don't let any outside conditions, if things outside of you start picking up pace, slow and steady wins the race. As long as you stay at a steady pace and you keep moving forward a little at a time, you're going to be good. You're going to be aces. So I pulled some tarot to clarify. So for this action here, we actually have the Queen of Wands and the Empress. Now the Queen of Wands is that like determined, pushing forward queen. Like usually we think of the kings as more action oriented. The Queen of Wands can be she's very driven. She's very action oriented. She's very, passionate about something. And I feel like you are passionate about something, but I feel like you're transitioning into this Empress energy from the Queen of Wands. So there's something that you have a lot of courage, confidence, passion in regards to. And you feel the desire to take action. And maybe you have taken action on something in short bursts, or like you get really into it and then you kind of burn yourself out and take a break, and then you get really into it. I feel like you're finding a balance where if you take your time and you stay committed, that's the key. And I feel like you have found that, and it's moving you into the Empress energy, which is very abundant, very fertile energy. It's like something is starting to grow. It's a harvest from whatever you were doing in this Queen of Wands energy. There's this energy now where it's like you can relax a bit more and allow a bit more. You're stepping into that energy. Because this is technically Aries and Pisces energy. It's like the end of Pisces, like that third decan, and then into Aries. Does it say first decan Aries? Second decan Aries, okay. And then this is like Taurus energy here. For the Empress, it's Earth, it's Venus, Venusian. There's this energy here of beauty coming through with the Queen of Wands, and the Empress definitely feels like very pleasure oriented, passion, inspiration, beauty, creation, which would be right up your alley. Like Venus is exalted in Pisces. So there is this like, I just get this like optimism too with these two energies together. I don't want to go too far into that because I also want to explain the slow and steady here, because I feel like this is the more important energy. is the slow and steady that you're moving into. My right ear just started ringing, and then now it's gone. Um, that was interesting. So you've got the Six of Swords and the Nine of Cups here for slow and steady. So you are going through this transitionary period here with the Six of Swords. You're going, from one thing to another. And you're heading towards the Nine of Cups, Piscean energy, your wish fulfillment. This is abundance, an abundance of resources, time, love, emotional abundance as well. There's some kind of wish that you have had in your heart and you've been, passionately working towards and taking action on, and you're starting to see the harvest of that. And the Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment. But with the Six of Swords, it's like coming from the Five of Swords. So when you're in that Queen of Wands energy, she can be, very risk taking, and she can kind of, like with the Six of Swords we're moving into, the Five of Swords before that is where we've come from. That is like winning at all costs. The Queen of Wands will definitely likes to win at all costs, right? She is like, I'm taking a risk here, so I'm going to do what I need to do to get where I need to be. You know what I mean? Like, she's doing the thing. And I feel like that's where you're coming from. And I'm not saying you've been cutthroat or anything, Pisces, but for a Pisces, like, you've been very strategic and you've been very invested in something to the point where you're like, this needs to work. Like, this is very important to you, is what I want to say. And that harvest for this is coming in, or you're getting to a point where you can see the physical manifestation of whatever it is that you've been working towards. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be so fulfilling. It's going to feel really good. And I'm getting this energy of like peace of mind. Like, you can worry less and just get into that energy of flow, and just you're being guided, you're being led here with the Six of Swords through this transition. And I feel like this energy is going to come over you it feels like cool water, like almost like it's slowing you down in some way, but in a good way, like slowing your mind, giving you peace of mind. Just want to see if yeah, and it's going to help you to release and move on from something in the past that has been emotionally impacting your life, whatever that means for you. It could be tied up with a Queen of Wands. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, like a fire sign. But I'm really getting that this Queen of Wands and the Empress is like, the Queen of Wands is the energy that you've been in, and the Empress is the energy that you're moving into. So maybe you've been moving through all the queens, maybe you started with the Queen of Cups, and, you went to the Queen of Swords or Pentacles, and the last step before the Empress was the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Fire for you. And now you're stepping into that Empress energy. The Empress with the Nine of Cups. Holy crap. Like, some of you could be coming into a lot of money for something that you've been doing, or a lot of success. It's just, I'm getting opulence. I don't that's a word I would need to look up. I believe it's similar to abundance, but opulence, Pisces. That's what I'm getting. All right, I'm sending you lots of love, wishing you all the best. Until next time, Pisces. Bye.